GamesWeasel.com. Review.
Last week I ran down my favourite games of 2008, so it's only fitting I take a look at 5 games coming out in 2009 that are getting me all excited. Woohoo! One of my favourite games on the original Xbox was The Chronicles of Riddick. I liked it so much I went to see the film of the same name, which was a mistake as it was very, very bad and nowhere near as good as Pitch Black. The game already looked incredible back then, and this sequel called Assault on Dark Athena looks like it could be a belter too. It's a brand new story, and this time there's a multiplayer mode as well, and of course it will look even better. The original Escape from Butcher Bay game is on there too, complete with enhanced graphics and gameplay tweaks. Cool. After the fantastic Resident Evil 4 gave the survival horror genre a swift kick up the arse, it's great to know we only have to wait a couple of months for Resident Evil 5. This one's set in Africa, and once again there's another outbreak of that lousy T-virus. Chris Redfield and the ever-cheesy Wesker are back in the action, along with female characters Shiva and Excella. And of course, there'll be plenty of angry infected people and mutants to shoot from your third-person view. Now, although this won't revolutionise things this time around as much, I'm sure they'll tweak this to make it even better than the last one. Although all we can show you at the moment of Bioshock 2 Sea of Dreams is this rather relaxing teaser trailer where a girl looks out to a lovely sunset holding what seems to be a big daddy doll made out of a baseball and a cork, it's something I'm excited to play. Even though the last game was flawed in my opinion with the regeneration chambers mechanic, it did have an atmosphere about it I haven't experienced since playing the original Half-Life. I'm not even sure if the game will be set in Rapture or in a completely different world. Hopefully there'll be more magic from this sequel, and of course the ability to shoot fire, lightning and ice from your bare hands. I'm not a massive hack and slash fan, but I can easily spare lots of time for the God of War games. The first game for the PlayStation 3 after Kratos' outings on the PS2 and PSP, this game promises to be a painting in motion, so the developers say. From the looks of it, this is going to play smoother than the proverbial baby's bottom, and it looks like Kratos has got some funky new God-given upgrades to play with. Have some of that! Uncharted took me by surprise when I played it on the PlayStation 3 last year. I was expecting a run-of-the-mill action adventure and was totally blown away by everything about it. Okay, so it borrowed the best bits from Prince of Persia, Tomb Raider and Gears of War, but that's not a bad thing, is it? In this sequel, Nathan Drake is on the trail of some Marco Polo treasure and travels to Italy, Tibet and even gets to play in the snow. There'll be more stealth in this game this time around, as well as better climbing, and that seamless stop and pop combat we all love. It's just another reason why I'll play on my PlayStation 3 more this year. Well, that's just 5 of a long list of games I'm going to play this year, and then of course tell you if they are in fact any good or not. Thanks for supporting Games Weasel in 2008. Tell your friends, get them to subscribe, and hopefully we'll all make it through 2009 with loads of gameplay hours and achievement points behind us. You've been watching a review from Games Weasel. If you want to get the show each week, which includes video game reviews, news, previews, competitions and special features, then head over to GamesWeasel.com for our video podcast, Games Weasel TV.
GamesWeasel.com.